Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are in a new hotel room. We are in the Disney's Newport Bay Hotel. I have stayed here a couple of times previously, but this time I am on a UK press trip with the Disney Parks UK team for an Imagineering event. We are going behind the walls to see the new Frozen land and how it's coming along. So I don't think I'll be able to take you behind the scenes, but I'm going to try and take you a little bit along with our vlogging day. We have just arrived at our hotel. We've just checked in, so I thought I would do a Newport Bay room tour for you. So let's go. So let's enter the room. You'll need a magic pass to get into these hotel rooms, and this is what you see as you walk in. There is a full-length mirror here. Always good for a Disney park day. And then in the rooms here, we have two big double beds, very iconic Newport Bay styling and theming with the headrest of the bed there. We do have a few Disney characters around the top peeping out of the portholes. I was looking for USB ports down here, but they don't have any. So I think some of the newer hotels do, but this one doesn't seem to have any there. I think there might be one at the side of the bed. There is on the other side. Anyways, let me show you the view. We're on level 2, which I think is essentially ground level, but we're actually looking onto a really pretty little lake, and there's like a walkway. I don't know, actually it might not be a walkway, I'm not really sure, but this is, I think, the back of the Newport Bay Hotel. Then moving on to the vanity, we have some water here as well, which is always nice to have in the room. I don't think we have a fridge, and I don't think these open. I think they're just for show, yeah. So you can sit here in the mornings, do your makeup. Don't actually know what is in here. 2-year warranty, like room service, all that jazz. We're not doing any of that this trip. And then we've got some little bits and bobs here for teas and coffees. And we have a kettle here and the coffee machine. I don't actually think there is a fridge. But anyways, I've dumped my Disney bag there. Of course, massive Minnie Mouse bag. We have a TV. I should put the Park Resorts TV on because iconic. And we have really big drawers. I'm not going to be unpacking because we're only staying for one night at this hotel. Now into the toilet. We have a pull along section here for the vanity. So I have been in here. I have got ready slightly. We have some lights up here. We do have a little hairdryer on the wall here. We've got some glasses for water, and they did give us a little Newport Bay soap as well. And then obviously in here we've got the separate toilet and the bath/shower area. So it is a handheld shower, which is great. Didn't bring a shower cap, so that's great. And then what do we have here? Shower gel, Newport Bay, and then we also have some Disney amenities down here. So we have shampoo and conditioner, which say Newport Bay on. So that is that. It's quite a big sized bathroom. We have some towels up there, toilet down there, and then in this little section here we do have a safe, and the safe is quite a big safe, so you can pop lots in there. And this is where I've just started to unpack and get ready for the day. So that is the Newport Bay. There's not really anything major to really show you in this room. I think they might be doing up some of these rooms, but I love staying here. I think this is a really nice hotel room. It's further away from the reception. I think it's the room 2102. Little package just arrived at the door for me. I actually think she thought someone else was in here because I was talking to myself. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so we have a little Newport Bay bag, and we have a Newport Bay tag, Disney luggage tag. Love it. And we've got a Newport Bay lanyard, Disney lanyard. And bienvenue aboard. Welcome aboard. There we go. And I don't think there's anything else in here, just some tissue paper to make it look cute. Okay, it is time to go in the park. This top keeps falling down for some reason. I'm gonna go put on mini ears, some lipstick, and pop on a little Disney cardigan, but it is warm today. The sun is shining, I'm so excited. Let's go enjoy a Disney Parks day with Disney Parks UK. We have Premier Access, and the big event is tomorrow. So today we get to enjoy the park, and it is just gone 3:30, so we actually have quite a lot of time before dinner at 7. We're having dinner in Cape Cod in this hotel tonight. Okay, so before I leave my room, I thought I'd do a little outfit of the day. We have got Gucci trainers because they are so comfy. Stradivarius jeans. I've got a brown belt with black, but we're doing it. I've just shoved a mini egg in my mouth because I'm hungry. But yeah, we've got brown, black. This cardigan. This cardigan is from Zara, and then we've got the big Minnie Mouse bag from Walt Disney World, and we are ready to go. We're just gonna head down into the lobby to meet the other girls that we're with. Thought I'd show you the walk because it's actually so far. I feel like we're at the end, but I went through so many corridors to get here, so it's a miracle if I managed to find my way to the reception. I feel like I've literally just gone in. I haven't even put on any extra makeup. I probably should have. I feel like I've just gone in, changed, and I'm ready to go. But I've got this Zara top on. Because I've got a face tracker on, it won't track down. I've got this Zara top on, and it keeps falling down. I don't know what's going on with it. But we're still a little bit cute, a little bit Disney. I'm going to put some lipstick on, but we're essentially here, unless I didn't say in the room, for the Imagineering conference, which is tomorrow, and we're going to go have a keynote tomorrow and all of this stuff, and then we'll be heading behind the walls to go look at the frozen area, which I don't think we're allowed to film back there, but I'll try and film what I can when I can. And then we have a hosted dinner tonight and like a special area to watch like the fireworks and stuff tonight, and then we've got like all of that tomorrow. But we're going around with the UK, German and Italy team. So yeah, very exciting. I'm in downtown Disney in Disneyland Paris, and they have just opened last month in March the Disney style store. So let's go take a look inside. It is absolutely stunning in here. Ooh, zooming in. So it is very beautiful inside. I feel like it's very much giving Disney Springs in Disney. Then they have all of the new clothing merch in here. They also have the new sunglasses, which I did just pick up. They've got these black ones, which I think are sold out, but I actually got these ones, but there's a couple of those ones left. I've come at the end of the day. This is quite a nice time to come and visit because it's actually quite quiet, but we've got loads of nice clothing bits in here. This is a new Spirit jersey, and it's like soft, but it's tie-dye. So that's gorgeous, and there's like a little aqua bag to go with it. They have some lovely lounge flies in here too. I thought it would be best to voice over the rest of this clip because the music in here was very loud, but I pretty much show you around the whole of Disney's style store here. They had a really good collection of products, so many great Disney bands, Disney ears that you can only get in Disneyland Paris, including those Tinkerbell ones, and they had them all like in sections, like a Lion King section for example, Tinkerbell, Mickey and Minnie. I thought they had a really great collection of clothing, and they also had a whole pyjama section, which I will get to show you. But look at this denim jacket. It has Mickey on the back, but it also has Mickey on the front. I thought that was really nice. There's some really good bits of adult clothing in here, and we all know we need more adult Disney clothing. So this kind of reminded me of like Newport Bay style, because obviously based around a boat. There's a little fit check in the mirror, and here is the pyjama section. I really love that they did it all in sections. It was so easy to find stuff. And then the next bit I show you is Disney Spirit jerseys. I feel like they had a really great range of Disney style products in here, especially bits that said Disneyland Paris on, because I know everyone loves that. So I thought after showing you inside the Disney style store, I'll walk through into Disney Glamour. They are walk-through shops, so you can go in between both of them, which I quite like. This had a whole Pandora section in here too. This is a new collection by, what does it say, Coperni? I've never heard of this designer before, but apparently these are really, really expensive pieces. I didn't look at the prices. And then this kind of reminded me of the dress store in Disney Springs. They had lots of dresses, they had Kate Spade, and I think they also had some Dooney and Burke in here too. I really love what Disneyland Paris have done with the new Disney Village. It is beautiful, and I cannot wait for the whole of the Disney Village to be open. I had a quick look at some Disney exclusive Pandora charms, but I didn't buy anything. Okay, so I decided to get these gold brown ones. The black ones I think have sold out. They were the original ones, but I just think these suit my hairstyle more. However, I won't lie, don't know if I love them. I think they look a bit silly. But if you can't wear them in Disneyland Paris, then when can you wear them? It is 7 p.m. I am heading back to the hotel because we have a hosted dinner there tonight at Cape Cod, which I think is a buffet dinner. So I'm just walking through downtown Disney now, and yeah, that is at 7:15 and it's 7 p.m. So I need to get back to my room, get changed, freshen up a little bit, because we are going to watch the fireworks straight after tonight. And I've not really vlogged today just because we got in the park and we did a couple of rides. We did Hyperspace Mountain, we have Premier Access, which we're so lucky to have. We did Hyperspace Mountain, Peter Pan, and what else did we do? Buzz Lightyear. And then we grabbed some lunch, watched the parade, and lunch was at 5, like we basically ate at 5. So it's been a bit of a day. It's been a big travel day. So heading back to the room now, super quick change, go for dinner. Hi. This is my new friend. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Lisa Pride. Nice to meet you.
She's my new Disney friend.
Happy vlogging. Yeah.
We're vlogging. She's also vlogging on her DJI.
Say hi.
Hey. We have just finished.
Yeah, we've just had dinner.
Dinner at the Compass. No. Where did we have dinner?
Yeah. In the Disney Bay.
In the Newport Bay Hotel.
I don't even know what day it is.
I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it's been a long day. We've just had dinner there. It was a buffet. It was really good.
The puddings were so nice. The desserts were
so nice. Good. We had loads of different ones. It was really good.
And now we're off to see the fireworks. Well, some more rides actually.
Hopefully some more rides. Wait, let me flip this round because look at this sunset.
Look at that. This is what happened.
How gorgeous is that? I love that we're just vlogging Inception.
Love this. Look
How gorgeous is this, guys?
So nice.
I love it. We're doing a side-by-side vlog.
We need to do that. You know when you take
yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Well, it's so up close with my face. So up close.
Are we all right?
It's so windy. But yeah, we had we had one mojito. And we are good to go. So yeah,
good to go.
Fireworks, hopefully some rides.
Yes, I'm excited for the rides.
So cute. Right, so this is 2 minutes of just me chatting. But anyways, we're going to head back into the Disneyland park. Got the crew in front. I'll flip you around, show you how gorgeous is that little sunset. Head into the fireworks and hopefully a couple more rides.
As we present Disney Tales of Magic.
Look where we are. We're in our own little roped off area, and I'll flip it. There is the castle. I'll zoom in for you. Stunning. Just got back to the room. It's 11 p.m. exactly. We watched the Magic Tales, the new show on the castle. The projections were absolutely incredible. I was so blown away and impressed by that. So if you get a chance to watch that show, definitely do it. It's new. So the last time I was here was in October when I stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, and that show wasn't on. It was the Electrical Parade, which, oh, I love the Electrical Parade. But this was incredible. Just did the walk back. I am so hot. We didn't stop in any shops on the way back. Normally I would stop in some shops and cool down because I thought it would be cold. I'm so hot. Boiling. I don't know how to make this room any colder. It's actually quite toasty in here. It's almost as if like they've had the heating on from winter and it's still on. So anyways, I'm going to jump in the shower, make sure I'm ready to go for tomorrow. We are doing breakfast between 7 and 8. We have a keynote and we are going backstage. The Imagineering, oh my God, with the Imagineering team to see the progress of the new Frozen Land at Walt Disney's Studio Park, which is going to be Disney's Adventure Park. So, time for me to get in bed. What an amazing first travel day. I'm so grateful to be here with the Disney Parks UK team. I had the best day and now I can't wait to get in bed and get cozy. And I haven't done any content on Instagram today, so I might put some stuff up. But honestly, what an amazing day. Can't wait for another day tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good morning from Disney Studios, soon to be Disney Adventure Park, and that is why we are here today. We came in through the big gates, which no one gets to go through, so this is so exciting. So we're here with Disney Imagineering, and we're about to go and do a keynote with the Disney Imagineers, and we get to see a little showcase of what is to come for this new park and Frozen. And then we're going behind the scenes and seeing Frozen World, Frozen Land. We're going to find out everything about it and get to see behind the scenes, and I'm so excited. I won't be able to film behind the scenes, but I'll be popping stuff on Instagram. I'll have a press release, so I'll be able to show you that on there when I get the chance. So if you don't follow me over on Instagram, it is @@summer_, so make sure you're following there too.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us during our anniversary for this update on the unprecedented overall transformation of Disneyland Paris.
Please welcome on stage Disneyland Paris President Natasha Ravasky.
But can you tell us why this year is particularly important?
So this is really a defining moment for Disneyland Paris. We're in the midst of one of the most ambitious transformations in our history, driven by the €2 billion investment announced in 2018. It was dedicated to the expansion and a complete reinvention of Walt Disney Studios Park as one of the central pillars of our overall transformation.
To Disney and Davy Crockett Ranch, can you give us an update?
Yeah, so we're gradually replacing all the bungalows. The new design is going to feature a new theme that's inspired by the adventures of Donald, Daisy, and their nephews. And I'm happy to share that the very first new bungalows are going to be ready to welcome guests after the summer. So we're really excited. Pleased to officially announce that the Disney Sequoia Lodge is going to be the next hotel to undergo a complete refurbishment. Since it opened in 1992, this hotel has been a guest favorite, myself included. So starting in 2026, we're going to begin a floor-to-ceiling renovation of the entire hotel, updating the rooms, lobby, restaurants, and shopping area. It's going to be a full transformation, but one that stays true really to the hotel's original intent, which is so beautiful. Walt Disney Studios Park is undergoing the most ambitious transformation of all. And in 2026, it's going to be renamed Disney Adventure World, a name that better reflects the immersive adventures that now define that park. To give a scale of the changes we're making, we will have reimagined 90% of the park's offerings since its debut in 2002, roughly doubled its footprint. And two brand new themed areas that are going to bring Frozen and Lion King to life in ways that's never been seen before at Disneyland Paris. So we're not just expanding, we're making our second park more immersive and more engaging than ever before. To take us through the details, I'd like to invite Michel Dendon, Vice President and Portfolio Executive Creative Director at Walt Disney Imagineering Paris, to join me on stage.
Hello everybody, thank you Natasha. I'm really excited to be here today and share more about what our Imagineers have been working on with so much passion and dedication over the last couple of years.
So guests used to enter the park through Studio One, which felt like stepping into a soundstage. But starting May 15th, they're going to walk through world premiere instead. What can they look forward to?
We completely reimagined the interior of this iconic building. Guests will discover newly designed decor, refreshed spaces, and a brand new story that pays tribute to historic Hollywood, movie theaters, and the entertainment industry as a whole. So World Premiere will take the shape of a classic Hollywood boulevard, complete with its palm trees and the stars on the sidewalk and varied architectural facades inspired by legendary cinemas. Once outside, guests will actually go into what we call World Premiere Plaza, an area that brings together theaters that currently are celebrating Disney animation and Pixar stories. Adventure Way sets the stage for adventures that are awaiting beyond. As they explore this area, guests will discover what we call Rapunzel's Tangled Spin, a brand new and very charming family attraction designed or inspired by the Disney animation film Tangled. Adventure Way also featured the Regal View restaurant and lounge. This new table service restaurant offers beautiful views of Adventure Bay. And Adventure Bay and the area around it is not only a place to unwind, it's also the stage for spectacular nighttime entertainment, with its 360 degrees viewing areas and the advanced technology for fountains, music, lights, and special effects.
Our Disney Life entertainment teams are developing an all-new nighttime show that will take place on the lake and in the sky above. The show is going to combine water screens, fountains, special effects, and innovative drone choreography. As you can see on the screen, technical tests are already underway, and we're looking forward to sharing more soon.
Now, I'm really happy to share that we're adding another family attraction to Adventure Way. Inspired by Disney's Pixar movie Up, this new ride will be a so-called flying carousel, offering beautiful views of the area. It will be located directly across from Rapunzel's Tangled Spin, and I'm very excited actually that we'll be start construction in this area later this year.
From there, guests are going to journey into even more spectacular immersive worlds, including World of Frozen, and later on the first fully themed area inspired by Lion King.
But I think to help bring it all come to life for our audience here, we prepared something really special. We have a beautiful detailed model in the back where you can not only see what we talked about right now, but where you also get an up-close look into the future themed worlds for Frozen and the Lion King. So let me begin all the way at the beginning. So this is the second part, right, our second gate, and that's the main entrance. This building over here used to be called Studio One, but it's now called World Premiere, and that's when we talked about the change of the sort of the Hollywood from going from how movies are made to creating a more realistic Hollywood experience. But the park was originally a V shape, so you can see that everything here in this large area is part of our expansion. So you can see that we're literally doubling the size of the park. We have the multiple gardens, Toy Story garden here to get into Toy Story Playland, and the gazebo garden here with a little gazebo that will be used for very charming entertainment shows. Then we have Rapunzel's Tangled Spin, and across from it you have what we just announced for the first time ever, the attraction that's based on the film Up. And then we have the lake itself, Adventure Bay. The center will be the nighttime spectacular, and you can see there's a lot of gardens and standing area around the lake to get 360 views of the show. And at the very end, aligned with this promenade, is World of Frozen, a beautifully, fully immersive land, rich with details. The mountain just looks spectacular when you get up close to it. The snow looks so realistic. It's absolutely beautiful. And it has Frozen Ever After as the main attraction. The little portal on the side gets you visually inside the castle. That's where you can meet Anna and Elsa in person. And you have a beautiful restaurant here. Last but not least, the expansion next to Frozen that will build and start at the end of this year. The world's first Lion King inspired attraction. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And you can imagine, like, when you're standing here at the lake, how these two large mountain peaks will really define the skyline.
Hello, my name is John Morrow. I am the executive creative producer for Walt Disney Imagineering here for Paris. A little bit about Imagineering. We've been around for over 70 years. Since 1952 is our amazing new Lion King area. So as you can see here at the feature of our land is our Pride Rock. Very familiar story. We're going to take you on what we know and love. Simba's courageous journey from cub to king. We're going to bring this story to life through audio animatronics. A new piece of art we are showing you today, just a little peek inside what this attraction will look like. We're going to hear all the incredible music that we know and love from the film, like Hakuna Matata. Closing our Disney store and transforming that into Disney Wonders, so a whole new experience there. We've got a brand new McDonald's opening, and we also have a incredible 2-story Italian restaurant. That's a little bit about what's going on.
What's refurbishment project that is part of our very ambitious Disney hotel transformation. The Disney Sequoia Lodge as well as the Davy Crockett Ranch. We know that Disney fans love our Disney Sequoia Lodge, so we are preserving all the wood and authentic color of decor of the US lodges as it is, but we're adding a new story and a creative touch to it by introducing and celebrating forests and also animal, our beloved Disney characters.
We are inviting the guests to step in the world of Donald Duck, Daisy, and all their family, nephews, friends, and we are celebrating a wide array of characters because the ranch is this very special place where everybody gets to get together, whether it's the family or the friends. And so we are playing with our duck friends. There's going to be also Rama Duck, Donald, Daisy, kids, Huey, Dewey and Louie in April, May and June, Daisy's nieces. We are opening the first bungalows after the summer, and with like the Junior Workshops logo, we've got this lovely tapestry cushions. There's a bear. It's just like...
We're about to pick up our gear to do the backstage tour. Hats, gloves, boots, everything.
Yeah.
So we currently have our boots on for behind the scenes Imagineers tour, and I have a bag with a hard hat in, a vest, gloves, glasses, and I've also got this which I'm going to pop in my ears so I can hear everything that's going on behind the scenes. And how exciting, I can't actually cope. I'm so excited to get in there.
We hire different vendors that match.
Okay, so we have just done some lunch at Start Factory. I had pasta, little chocolate bomb, which was really nice. And then we have actually gone behind the scenes and seen the new park. I'm not going to talk too long because we've got really loud music in, like copyright and all that. But it was actually incredible. We got to see Frozen from across the lake, the big lake that's going to have drone shows on and fireworks and all that jazz. It was just like, it was such a magical moment. It definitely like made me tear up. It was definitely a pinch me moment. So we went inside the new Disney Premier Walkway, which is how you get into the Disney Studios park, which will then be the Adventures Park. Got a photo in there, so I'm going to post that on Instagram. But seeing Frozen from across the lake was the most amazing thing. It literally is a pinch me moment, and I definitely welled up. I was like, don't cry because you've got gloves on, you've got glasses on, you won't be able to wipe your eyes. But it was just one of those moments where you think, as if that I get to do this. Little me would be like, as if you got to go inside the new park area before it even opens. So I'm so grateful for Disney Parks UK taking me here for this. It was such a magical moment. I definitely want to talk more about it and what I saw, and I'll be posting that probably on Instagram because we weren't allowed to film or take pictures in there, but they're going to give us a press release for that. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it on there. But we are literally about to head on to Web Slingers now. We've got Premier Access, so we can pretty much walk through most things, which is great. It saves us so much time. So we have just done Tower of Terror that you can see there in the distance. And I thought I'd just stop and show you this cute little view in front of the Animation Celebration Centre with the iconic Mickey hat, which they still have here in the Walt Disney Studios Park. Now we're going to head down there and head on Crush's Coaster. How gorgeous does it look here with all of the tulips and the beautiful pink hotel down there, which we stayed in not so long ago. I was flipping around to me. We have just headed out of Walt Disney Studios Park, and we're going to head into Disneyland Park. I think we've got about an hour until we need to go back to the hotel because we're getting picked up. We're actually leaving at 4 and it's 3? Or is it 2:30? No, it's 2:30 now. So I really want to get some Disney popcorn. If you know, you know. Disney popcorn is where it's at. So we've done quite a lot of rides in Walt Disney Studios Park. We did Remy as well as Crush. So maybe we'll do a couple rides in here and just to really soak up the last bits of Disney magic, because look at this. We have so much loud music as you walk in here, but it's very magical. Oh, this hotel in the sun. We've got so lucky with the weather while we've been here, guys. Just en route back to our hotel, and I thought I'd film it just to show you the walk up. We just walked out from Disneyland Park, and here is the lovely Newport Bay Hotel. And then behind us, right down there past the balloon, is the Art of Animation. Not Art of Animation, Art of Marvel. The only Art of Marvel hotel for Disney. My room is like looking over here, like onto the back bit here. To be fair, it's quite far from the lobby. Definitely takes me a good 5 to 10 minute walk. I grabbed some popcorn when we got into Disneyland Park. As you can see, it's so warm. I've actually taken my denim jacket off. It's literally like summer out here. There actually is not a cloud in the sky. We've had a really great time with the weather. We got so lucky. I can imagine if we did it in the rain, the backstage tour, it would have been not as beautiful, because the moment we walked down that promenade and I saw Frozen Land for the first time just glowing in the distance, honestly it was a pinch me moment. And as I was walking out of like Disneyland, I was looking at the cast and I was thinking, I just can't believe that we get to come here and do this, and that Disney like took me here. Honestly, it's a wild thing for me, and it's such a big thing for me considering I came so much as a kid and still go so much to Walt Disney World and to Disneyland Paris. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity, grateful for the Disney Parks UK team for inviting me, and just getting to go backstage with our hard hat was honestly like a dream come true. Like, little me would never believe that I got to do this, and I just can't explain the amount that it means to me. So yeah, anyways, I'm absolutely knackered. It's been an amazing day and a bit. It's been busy, it's been non-stop, but our coach little taxi has taken us to the Paris Gare du Nord to get the Eurostar, and we're getting that at 4 p.m. and it is 10 to 4 now. Then we'll be getting the Eurostar back to London, and we get in around 8:30. But I don't know if this might be the end of my vlog. Maybe I'll show the food on the Eurostar, but if it is, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much Disney Parks UK for inviting us out. We had the best time. I had the best time. I'm about to head in to our beautiful hotel.